episode, I reach an all-time low.
That's what nature is, right? It's random and it's absolute chaos.
Oh, hi Garth.
What are you doing here?
40mm G-Master.
What are we going to do for a bathroom?
Well, I thought of that, and you got your own bucket. He told me it was a bag of sand. I actually feel the excess flesh on my baggy face.
You're joking.
Oh, I'll get that bloody shot. Even if it kills Darren.
How wide do you want to go?
Well, you know, penetrating the horizon. In today's video, I capture one of my best landscape photography images of the year. But before we roll this adventure, I've got an announcement to make. I've just launched my new print collection, and it's called Dark and Moody Volume 2.
For the next 7 days, all of these signed prints are on sale with guaranteed delivery before Christmas, so you can help support this channel and get all your Christmas shopping done.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. So if you want your very own signed Gavin Hardcastle print, there is a link in the description below. Right, let's get on to today's shoot, and it's... What's happening here?
Oh, hi Garth. How are you?
What are you doing here?
I came to see Amanda and the cats. And, well, I guess you too.
Oh,
I'm actually looking at property.
well, how long are you staying for?
So, yeah, Amanda said she's got like a really nice guest room for me that I get to stay in for the next couple of months while I'm kind of waiting for everything to get finalized on this new property of mine.
Oh, I don't think you'd like it here, Jenny. It's a bit rural.
Oh no, I'm looking like to just have some more quiet and peace in my life.
Yeah, no, there's chainsaws. People are always cutting trees down. It's quite noisy, actually.
No, my house is really soundproof. It'll be good. And then Amanda told me there's like a really nice room here for me, like with an ensuite.
Yeah, let's go and show you your room then, Jenny, hey? Yeah. Right, Jenny, let me show you to your quarters. You're gonna love this. To be honest, it's actually the nicest room in the house. So yeah, what do you think? It's pretty cool, isn't it? You got the whole place to yourself.
You're joking.
No, I mean, it's this good. I mean, that is a premium Nemo inflatable bed thing.
I said, ugh, there's a mouse.
No, don't worry, that's dead already. I won't worry about that. And, you know, in case you get a bit cold, there's a candle there.
There's a bit of an odor down here.
Yeah, again, that's what you're going to do with the candle, right?
It's gonna get dark down here.
Well, again, candle, you know, we've thought of all your comforts. I've even got some plastic, because there's quite a bit of moisture on the floor, so I figured we could put the sleeping mat on top of that, and then, you know, you're not going to get any moisture problems in the Nemo there. You know, you're pretty well catered for, to be honest, Jenny. And then I did notice a spot of mold, so I've got this stuff. This is mold killer. So what you do with this, if you find a mold spot, which we don't have very often, but like that, you know, every couple of months I get a spot like that, just spray it, just kind of drown it, really just, you know, saturate it.
Like, no.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, you got the mold killer, you got the candle, the mouse is already dead. What else?
What are we gonna do for a bathroom?
Well, I thought of that, and you got your own bucket, so enjoy.
Ridiculous.
Well, I mean, this is Nova Scotia, Jenny. I mean, it's not for everybody, you know.
I do have allergies.
Oh yeah, what are you allergic to?
I'm allergic to assholes.
Right, I just noticed another mold spot over here, so you're probably gonna want to spray that. But other than that, it's pretty cozy, eh? Yeah. Enjoy your stay, Jenny. Probably won't want to do a whole 2 months, though, I'm thinking. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into the rest of today's video. You're gonna love this place. Okay, it's my second day with Darren, is it?
Frank.
And I'm having yet another glass of Irish medicine. which I can't stop drinking. But we're joined today by Bernard Geraghty. There you go.
Now, Bernard is a real-life leprechaun. You can see by his eyes that he's up to no good, which you will witness later in this episode.
I'm disappointed. I came all this way up to see you and you're drinking a glass of Guinness.
Well, what was I supposed to be drinking?
A pint.
Well, I mean, this is my 15th.
You could have had 7.5 pints.
You like the Guinness, right? But you're not drinking the Guinness there, Darryl.
No, I can't. My belly is big enough as it is. If I drink too much Guinness, then it'll just be maybe like yours.
Now we're going to go for a hike on some dramatic cliffs. And Bernard's going to show us some absolutely epic scenery.
I want to practice my push technique.
On this cliff, is there a toilet?
Yeah?
Really? What's your definition of a toilet?
Nature.
A hedge.
Right, so we will need some shit tickets then. I don't have any. Do you have shit tickets?
I've got one or two,
Yeah?
but they're short supply. Have you shit tickets?
You got plenty? All right, and you don't mind sharing?
You
Black
bring them.
market, we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Sounds a little bit worrying, but all right, so let's go.
Looking matey.
What's that, love?
You're looking matey.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank
For
you.
yourself.
We will.
See ya.
We will. Thanks a million.
What was that?
You're looking mighty. You can put in subtitles underneath it.
I'm looking mighty.
Yeah, you're looking mighty, as in you're looking
You're
well.
looking great.
Are you Gavin Hardcastle, she said.
So we joined rush hour traffic and hit the road where the mountains meet the sea and the grass grows in the middle of the tarmac.
Right, so we've ditched the car and we're going to meet up with Bernard and Darryl. Is it Dave?
Bernard.
No, you say Bernard in UK and Ireland.
Bernard.
No, I said you. No, it's Bernard.
That's what I said. Bernard.
No, Bernard.
Bernard.
It's Bernard.
Bernard.
Whatever you say, do not say top of the morning to you. That is like an Irish cliche and they get very upset and offended.
Okay. So Bernard.
Now, prior to this, Bernard suggested we do a gag with one of those dog poo bags, which he said he'd fill with sand. And I was stupid enough to believe him.
No! He told me it was a bag of sand.
Oh Jesus!
I'll give myself Fasthma. Oh man, that was classic.
I can see what kind of hike this is going to be.
And so began a grueling hike to the sea cliffs.
So as you can see, we're back doing dramatic seascapes. That's what this trip's all about. And I'm told that we had a choice of a relatively easy hike with an epic view or a somewhat more difficult hike but with an even better view. So you know me, I embraced the asphyxiation.
And so began a grueling hike up the hill, made much worse by my recent and considerable weight gain.
I've been in the UK 10 days only, and already I've expanded my girth to such an extent that if I move my head too quickly, I can actually feel the excess flesh on my baggy face start to slat around. You know, like a big heavy boxer dog or something like that. It's shocking how quickly I've gained grotesque amounts of girth. It was bad before, but it's got even worse. Today I'm suffering Fasthma, which if you don't know what that is, that's fat man's asthma, where your gut gets so big that it actually constricts your lung capacity. But you do what you got to do, aren't you, to get a shot? You know me. I'll get that bloody shot, even if it kills Darren.
I'm almost dead already.
Did you notice I got your name right there?
Yes.
At first, I was somewhat optimistic about this hike, but every time we crested a hill, well, there was another hill.
Are we there yet?
But it didn't take long before we were rewarded with magnificent views of the Donegal coast. Now, for this video, I made a deal with Darren. He agreed to carry my book up the hill if I, in turn, told you about his ebooks, which are landscape photography location guides to world-class scenery in Ireland. There's a link in the description.
Bad knee-itis, bad back-itis, and old man lazy-itis.
I think it's more a case of bullshit-itis. Don't worry, Darren. We're almost to the summit of this hill. I needed the exercise though. This is what the doctor ordered. Well, after a brutal, I would say a solid hour of uphill sheepcake dodging, we finally plateaued and now we're going downhill into another valley, which is great for now, but it's not so great later on when we have to hike back up it, but hopefully we won't care because we'll be on a photographer's high with hopefully an epic sunset and a few photogasms. But this is the view of where we're now headed. Where are we going now?
Basically, we're going to go right around the headland here.
Yeah.
Down, and you'll see the stacks all down here.
All right.
So we're dropping from about 200 meters down to about 50.
And then once we're finished and we're all done, you're going to drive up to there and pick us all up, right? So we don't have to hike back.
Yeah, helicopter.
That'll do for me. Quite excited about that.
Now, every seasoned hiker out there knows the truth that downhill is just future uphill.
It's been a lot easier on the lungs, but much worse on the thighs. And old Darren just took a tumble there, knee deep in, I don't know, some kind of bog. But I think we're only about 15-20 minutes from our destination. And from what I can see so far, it is absolutely worth the effort. Bernard,
Yeah.
my 16 to 35 is a bit, it's not wide enough. It's a bit narrow. Have you got anything wider for the Sony system?
I have two.
Yeah, what you got?
40mm G Master.
Oh,
It's lovely.
yeah.
Nice and light. Very sharp. How wide do you want to go?
Well, you know, I mean, 14 would do it, but I don't want to deprive you of that exquisite piece of glass there.
Like, I have even better, but I'm not sure if I'm going to part with it, to be honest.
What's that?
12 to 24?
12 to 24. Well, that I wouldn't say no to that one.
Yeah. I bring you here. You're going to give you the lens as well.
Well, you know, I mean, what do you want in return?
I'll do you two good deals.
Yeah.
You know the way you were talking about going out to them islands?
Oh yeah.
That's going to be a great baby for them.
Yeah, it probably is.
Just for enjoying your videos over the last few years.
Yeah.
You know, they're less interested now that Uncle Grumpy's not really on his many of them, but
You know, speak your mind. You know.
but just because I'm sound,
Yeah.
despite what Darren said, I'll let you use this here.
Yeah.
You can bring it to the island as well,
Oh, brilliant.
and I'll get it off you some stage during the week.
Don't know which week, but yeah, that's really good of you. Thanks. And I also noticed you've got some
Don't mind.
twirls. I think he likes them more than I do. I've actually got something even nicer than a twirl. Thanks, and I do love a twirl, which I'll put in my pocket for later. Have you ever seen a Fry's chocolate cream, dark chocolate?
I'm more of a Turkish delight man myself. Yep.
Well, I finally got a shot set up, and it's been a while since I had to put the puffy jacket on. Feels like a bloody year or more, but it's actually only about 5 or 6 months. It's been so hot this summer, but now It's a little bit chilly, but we don't have to worry about the midges that were harassing us so terribly last night when I'd basically looked like I'd got buckshot. Anyway, I framed up my first composition, which basically is this epic arrangement of sea stacks. I don't know if we're going to get the light that we were hoping for. The sun's just popping down behind that massive cloud. Now it might pop back out again underneath it, and then I think we're going to get some absolutely... What the bloody hell is that? There's no midges.
Yes, there is.
It's the breeze.
You haven't washed, so that's why they're not coming near you.
So how much money do you want to bet then that you're not going to need that midge net?
1.5 twirls.
Half a twirl.
Okay.
We were just not having an argument, but can you see?
Yeah.
Pass me a lens. Darren and I were just debating a hot topic of composition that you'll hear quite a lot from snobs. And the snobs will say things like, you can't have the tip of that stack penetrating the horizon, crossing the horizon into the sky just a little bit. I mean, ideally, no, I agree. I'd like to have it going right up into the sky or quite a bit below. There, it's in this annoying position where it's kind of, there's just a little nub of it peeking up over the horizon. Well, it is what it is. It's not perfect, but that's what nature is, right? It's random and it's absolute chaos. Sometimes you just have to accept that and work with what you've got. And if you don't find a scene like this absolutely beautiful, in spite of that nub that's going over the horizon, then I feel sorry for you. You know what I'm saying?
If you're wondering what time it is, well, it's pano time.
So now we've reached that point of the evening where it's just playing the waiting game. We're hoping that this light gets better. Man, I don't know. It's really, I mean, the clouds are absolutely perfect. Those clouds over there, absolutely gorgeous. But that sun popping down over that thick band, it's one of those. It could either be a complete flop or it might absolutely kick off. But I've had 2 successful shoots out of 2 so far. That's 100% success rate. So I am optimistic that I'm going to keep that 100% rate going. What do you think, Darren?
Yeah. Third time lucky. Irish luck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I've been drinking the Irish medicine every day, so I'm doing everything right, I think.
Everything was falling right into place for this shoot. The conditions were pretty much perfect.
So, Darren, are you happy that you did the hike? Darren! Oh, that's his real name. Daryl!
Yeah.
Yeah, you happy?
Oh, ecstatic.
Yeah, I bet
What an incredible hike. Worth the pain.
Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. A minute ago, the sun was just setting over that stack there, or that peninsula. We've got a beautiful sun star, and now look at these. It's so painterly, just beautiful colours. So I'm ecstatic. And anyway, I'm going to put this down and get shooting. Darren, have you got any lens cloths? I got a bit of a smudge there.
Yeah, in my bag there, man.
Oh, that's all right. This bag?
Yeah, in the
All
bag
right.
there, dude, yeah.
Yeah, it's good lens cloths. Yeah, that's great. Thanks a lot, mate.
No worries, man.
Yeah. Always tastes better when it's stolen.
Now, if you like this image, you can get your signed print on sale right now using the link in the description.
That's racist.
It's okay when I'm around. Do it. Gavin, do you know what would be great right now that I got for you?
What?
Twirl. How about that?
Oh no, you're all right. I don't need one.
I brought them for you.
No, it's all right.
They're in the bag.
No, honestly, I insist. I don't need one.
They're in the bag.
No, don't eat. What it is, right, Darryl? I think Amanda must have gone in there.
What? Amanda?
Yeah, it was Amanda. She's terrible, honestly. You can't trust her. She's honestly, you just can't trust her. She's terrible. Oh.
As the light began to fade, we had to come to terms with the long hike home in the dark. But was it worth it? Of course it was.
Well, that's been an absolutely brilliant shoot, lads. Thanks so much, Bernard,
No
for
problem.
showing me where this was, and thanks to you. However, I've got to be honest with you, I'm a little bit upset that you keep plugging your bloody books in my videos.
Sorry about that, like.
Well, I think as recompense, I believe that what you ought to do is plug a proper book. And I think if you could just mention that.
If you are looking for a book with mediocre images, but fantastic stories that go with said images, this is the only book. And I'm so happy to hold it in my hand with the author of said book, who actually has pre-signed it.
Ho ho.
To Darryl. Enjoy.
It's not a guy called Adam Gibbs now, don't get that confused. It's a guy called Gavin Hardcastle.
Where did you buy his book?
Well, I'm glad you asked, actually, Bernard, because there's a link in the description below.
Oh.
Well, if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, or if you just enjoyed the shenanigans, give it the old thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to tickle my bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
Subscribe to my channall too.
No, don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
come on. I need the help. Come on.
Bernard, have you got a channel?
No.
Link to his Instagram page in the description. All right, bye.
Bye.
Let's get all squeezed in nice and tight. Right, that's natural.
I don't know. I have twirls.
Oh, you've already got
I
12.
have a lens.
I don't really have.
Much.
I don't really have anything to offer.
I've already skitted you with the dog shoot. I think I'm 3-0 up.
Oh, perhaps it's not for you. You know, it's a bit hard out here.
I've got good reading for tonight though.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have a good night.
Yeah. Good night. Yeah, I'll be asleep in
Good night.
4 minutes.
No wanking.
Just for enjoying your videos over the last few years.
Yeah.
You know, they're less interested now that Uncle Grumpy's not really on as many of them, but nope.